Last week, we finally got to have a proper look at the long-rumoured return of LEGO Simpsons. After 10 years away, we got to have a proper little nose around the new Krusty burger that releases on the 1st of June. We also got a reveal for some of the worst minifigures in history, with the first ever Fantastic Four LEGO minifigures, and the whole LEGO community got really cross about this. Hello folks, and welcome along to our new weekly series, Last Week in LEGO, in which I sit here at the start of the week talking about all the LEGO news, announcements, reveals, releases that happened the week before. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on these in future weeks. And this isn't the only LEGO content we do. The channel is already chock full of LEGO City updates, LEGO shopping vlogs, build reviews and tutorials, and I kind of like a LEGO convention as well. So we're definitely a LEGO variety channel, but this is kind of my effort at doing some news consolidation. So if you're maybe not as big a nerd as I am and don't spend all of your free time scouring Reddit's LEGO leaks page, it's going to be a good place to check in once a week and just see what's new in LEGO. And without further ado, I guess we need to get on to the biggest new announcement of the week, which is the confirmation that Krusty Burger is coming. Because the LEGO Group have officially unveiled set number 10352, the Simpsons Krusty Burger, marking the return of LEGO The Simpsons after nearly a decade away. This 1,635-piece LEGO icon set recreates Springfield's iconic fast food restaurant in detail. It comes with 7 beloved minifigures. You've got Homer, Bart, Lisa, Farmer, Krusty, Sideshow Bob, the squeaky voice teen, and Officer Lou. I don't know what Marge did to not be included in this set, but she's not here. Maybe she's vegetarian. The model features a removable roof and fold-out walls to reveal a full interior kitchen, dining area, and restroom, and even includes Krusty's clown car. The set releases on June the 1st for LEGO Insiders on Early Access and June 4th for everybody else, but I mean, you could just become a LEGO Insider if you really want it on June the 1st. And it's going to retail at $209.99 in US dollars. That's $179.99 in good old Great British pounds, or $199.99 in euros. Also, if you're an insider who purchases in the first week, you get a bonus Simpsons living room mini set as your gift with purchase. No minifigures with that though. And I've seen it referred to online as the worst gift with purchase in the history of the world. The set itself is still showing as coming soon on the LEGO website rather than pre-order, presumably because of the gift with purchase. And obviously if you pre-order it now, you wouldn't get the gift with purchase because it's not showing on there yet. And I think this set is fine if you're into The Simpsons, especially if you've already got the Simpsons house and a Quickie Mart from before. It's a bit of a no-brainer. But if you haven't got those sets, I think it would be a weird jumping on point for LEGO The Simpsons, and that is the exact situation that I'm in. I don't really want this to be my first and only Simpsons set that goes into my LEGO City, especially because it does seem a little bit on the small side and doesn't have the full complement of all the minifigures that I would want. So I think for me, this is very much a hold fire and wait and see what happens. It's going to be available for a couple of years, I imagine, and it's likely to go on sale at some point. That being said, I've seen the internet go completely insane for it, so I wouldn't be at all surprised if it's sold out in store on the 1st of June and was on back order on the LEGO website for a little while. So if you are hoping to pick this up as a day one purchase, you probably want to make sure you're in the LEGO store or on the LEGO website on the 1st of June to avoid missing out, because it does seem to be in a June release schedule that is absolutely stacked. This seems to be positioning itself as the headline set, certainly in the circles I mix in. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I think opinions on it are split, but I mean, in isolation, it does look like a cool set. It's just a cool set that's maybe not for me at that price, but I'm keen to know your thoughts. Also on the initial announcements from LEGO this week, we're finally getting the Fantastic Four added to the LEGO Marvel lineup. The new 76316 Fantastic Four versus Galactus construction figure set has 427 pieces and launches on June 1st for $59.99 in dollars, $54.99 in pounds, and $59.99 in euros. It's based on the upcoming MCU film The Fantastic Four First Steps and includes all Fantastic Four members for the first time as LEGO minifigures. Mr. Fantastic with extendable stretch legs It is a stretch calling them extendable stretch legs. You can stick some bricks on his feet to make his legs longer, but Lego are calling them extendable stretch legs, so we'll go with that. Invisible Woman, Human Torch with flame elements. So Human Torch has gone from being an actual living fireball to a guy who has hot hands. And The Thing. I'm told it's The Thing. It's just a guy with a hat and big hands. Why that The Thing is not a big fig or a unique mold or just something, I don't understand. It feels like such a missed opportunity. Plus, there's a fully posable brick-built Galactus, which is over 11 inches tall. And on the whole, fan opinion on this online seems to be very split. On the one hand, you've got the Marvel fans, of which I definitely consider myself among their number, who have been hoping for Fantastic Four minifigures forever. We've never had them before. It is exciting that we've got them. But on the flip side of that, there is the fact that they're rubbish and overpriced. $54.99 for effectively 4 minifigs and a buildable Galactus. And yes, the Galactus does look cool, but I don't have anywhere for a foot-high Galactus in my Lego City, and I can't imagine I want to put these on display because the minifigs are so ropey. It's bringing back memories of, remember the X-Men X-Jet that came out early last year that was really overpriced and people didn't really like? I'm getting similar vibes to that. And I hope, similar to how that was the precursor to us getting an X-Mansion later in the year, maybe this is the little teaser that the Baxter Building is on the way. Wouldn't that be a lovely thing? But yeah, those legs, those hands. I mean, such a missed opportunity. I'm going to try not to get too sad about it. I know I'd be really keen to know if you're planning on picking this set up, especially if you're planning on paying full price for it on the 1st of June. And I know if you're a really keen Marvel minifigure collector, you don't really have a choice. You've backed yourself into a corner. I imagine I will end up with it at some point, but it needs to be about 30 quid in Smiths before I get involved. Lego have also unveiled a new Lego City set, the City Tower. This is one of the biggest Lego City sets ever, and it comes on 1st of June. It's set number 60473. It's 1,941 pieces and is a multi-level cityscape that mashes up all the classic Lego City themes. It's a 3-story tower featuring a metro train station, adjacent police and fire stations, a working construction crane, a rooftop space shuttle launch pad, and even a giant skate ramp. It comes with 7 minifigures, including characters from the Lego City Adventures TV show, so kids can play out firefighting, crime fighting, space launches, and more, all in one set. As mentioned, it's releasing on the 1st of June and is going to be a Lego store/Lego website exclusive, priced at $209.99, $179.99 in pounds and $199.99 in euros. It's designed to be a celebration of 20 years of the Lego City theme, packing trains, police, fire, and space into one epic set. And I completely get that this set is not targeted at me as a 40-something man. But goodness me, do I love this set. I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's got a little bit of everything. It's definitely giving us Ninjago vibes, just with how chaotic and action-filled it is. Imagine being a kid getting this as your first Lego set and just having a little bit of everything in there. And some of the ways you can rebuild it. Yeah, you could make it as this big, awesome tower, but you could also use it as the basis for making your own little Lego city. You've got your police station, you've got your fire station, you've got your tram ride and your tower. I mean, oh, it's incredible. And can you imagine the rebrickables that we're going to be getting off the back of this? The June 1st Lego City lineup is already a strong one. We already have a similarly shaped Lego City train station that's going to be coming out the same day. And I think there's definitely potential for that to be confused with the City Tower, because it has the same building over the top of a tram line running in the middle of it feel at $79.99. But I'm certainly already imagining there's going to be rebrickables that are combining together a couple of city towers, a city tower with a new train station. And we are going to get some incredible modular rebrickable buildings off the back of this. And that's not to get away from the fact that it is just a fantastic playset for the audience that it's targeted at. I think it's great. Yeah, it's a little expensive at £180, but you are getting nearly 2,000 pieces for that. So price per piece, it's looking good as well. I just think it's a lot of fun. More absolutely bonkers Lego City sets, please. And that was it for the reveals of upcoming sets. But of course, we did have a release day last week on the 15th of May. We had a number of sets released. And if you want to see that in more detail, I did make a video on release day of me mooching around the Lego store, grabbing a few of them. But we had the new Mario Kart set, which we're going to be building here on YouTube on stream tonight. So you can watch us build that set. We also had the Keith Haring art set, which we built on stream on Friday. And there's still a replay of that here on the channel. There was the NASA Space Shuttle Transporter, which, having now seen in person in the Lego store, does look cool. It's just not a theme I'm particularly interested in. The Space Baby is awesome. We've got a couple of those now dotted around our house, and I love it. I built that on Friday night stream as well. And of course, we had all the controversy around this, because this, to all the world, felt like it should have been the gift with purchase that went with the Mario Kart set that came out last week. But instead, it was an insider's reward. And it was an insider's reward that was limited to one per customer, which for a household like mine, where me and Anna both want it, is a problem. And even having a second insider's account doesn't help, because there are reports of Lego going around and cancelling multiple redemptions to the same address. So it wasn't even just the same account. If you were at the same address as someone else who'd picked it up, you weren't able to get it. That being said, I have seen people who have more than one, so clearly there were ways around it, the rascals. But not only that, but it also released at a weird time. Normally, the insider stuff drops at the same time as the sets drop on the Lego website. There was a lot of people waiting up until midnight to order their Mario Kart set, get their Space Baby gift with purchase, and include their blue shell within the order, because in order to redeem one of these, you have to add it onto an order. You can't just redeem it and have just this delivered. It has to be part of a existing order that you place on the Lego website. You can't redeem it in store, you can't get it in isolation, and you couldn't get it at midnight when the new sets released. It didn't release until 9:30 a.m. UK time. I was actually in the Lego store buying my sets when the staff were like, we're not even really sure, but we established it had just come out just as the store was opening at 9:30. So obviously I did place another order, I did get it, but now me and Anna are going to fight over it forever, which is why it's still in the box, because we're probably going to have to go and get another one. And have you seen how much they're going for on eBay? Because even with the limits of the amount per person that were available, somehow there's still people out there who've got 3 or 4 and are selling them for £80 a pop. I made a video recently talking about scalpers in Lego and how it's not usually a big deal. Stuff like that, making stuff too exclusive, makes it a big deal. And I still can't help but think this was all down to them just filling in the wrong spreadsheet somewhere within Lego HQ, because surely this was supposed to be the gift with purchase with Mario Kart, and the Space Baby was supposed to be the insider's reward. Surely. Either way, we've got one, so I guess I'm happy. And we did also get a sneaky little extra gift with purchase this week, which is still available on the Lego website. If you're into Ninjago, there is currently the Mini Ninja Combo Mech available on any purchase of £35 or more, specifically on Ninjago. So if you want a little Ninjago poly bag, go buy yourself a little Ninjago set this week. And that, boys and girls, was last week in Lego. If any of those newly announced sets tickle your fancy, or you just want to spend some money on Lego this week, I'd really appreciate you doing that via our affiliate link, blockpartyuk.shop. It really helps to support the channel, doesn't cost you anything more to do, and is very much appreciated. Let me know as well in the comments what your thoughts are on this as a format. My plan is to do this once a week going forward, just like I say, to get all of the news together in one place. It's kind of like a consolidated version of the stuff we kind of do daily on TikTok as the news is breaking, and it's something people have asked me to do a little bit more of here on YouTube. So hopefully you enjoy the concept. If there's something you'd like to see me focus more on, let me know. If you want less of my opinions and more just straight news, let me know about that too. We're going to form the future of the series together. In the meantime, if you're looking for something new to watch, the 15th of May shopping vlog and the latest Lego City updates are both out already on the channel, so go check those out. And we are live on YouTube this evening building the Mario Kart set, so you can come and hang out with us and we can have a little chat there too. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us, subscribe to the channel for loads more Lego content, and thank you very much for watching.